que la gente, esto es lo que hay. Zanzibar was suspected DC, red alert, and a DMV. Rico.toro. Sunday, Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, wherever you are. So, I'll show y'all a little footage just of this Semana Santa weekend, mostly at the beach. Just some sort of freestyle, organic conversations going on mostly, in addition to some scenery. But I am talking a little bit about the nightlife options in one of the segments. So I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, to add to that list, the casino. The casino by the beach has kind of been open and popping. I went there last night, got there about 11 p.m. and things were still popping until about 3, or close to 3 when I left. It was mad packed though. It was kind of like super spreader packed. You know, it's not for everybody, but just for information's sake, just letting you know that the casino near the beach is open and the club inside is open as well. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoy the footage. And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. We're getting closer to 1,000, and I thank you all very much. Semana Santa en la playa, Sosua Beach, Good Friday. A lot of stuff is closed down here, but some stuff is open as well. So we got some Domino's action over there. I'm not walking too far down, but just giving you guys a little glimpse, maybe a little motivation. Our high restaurant up there used to be the Diamond Bar. Right over there, that's the sports gambling spot. Right there. So flip-flop in the beach is that way. Roomba's that way for point of reference. Right here is the Universal and EPS. So you can go in there and get your health insurance straight and also ship and receive packages. So a little miscellaneous info for y'all. Hey tú, sábado, Semana Santa en la playa. As you would expect, you know, mostly Dominicans today. It's a good time to get out and meet some just some regular Dominican folk. You know, this is Dominican Republic. You know. So, yeah. Last night, during the day, it's like lockdown as far as, you know, the alcohol. Yesterday, they were checking coolers, stopping people, shutting shit down with that. Today, I'm seeing quite a bit of police presence. Don't quote me on this, I don't know for sure, but maybe the president's here. But anyway, yes, some dudes came to town that I know. Some just left. But you know, it's like, I don't know, man. Some dudes get so hung up on the mango contractor scene so heavily of who's gonna be in town, what's gonna be in town. you know, they lose sight. You know, it's like they want that Dominican pussy, but they don't want to be around Dominicans, you know, which is the most matrix-minded bullshit, you know, in my opinion. But anyways, I mean, when I used to come down for short trips, I understand it. You sometimes get caught up and you don't want to get a day to go by without getting laid. You know, you won't trade that in for a little extra culture time or whatever. But you know what? You make the right contacts. At the end of the day, you always got somebody you could call. You know, so you can have your fun in the daytime, and at nighttime, your shorties will be there. That's how I've looked at it for like the last several years. But anyways, last night where I was, it was kind of business as usual. You know, like the drinks were flowing, partying out by the pool. You know, certain hotels, and you know, everything's lovely. So, you know, I was gonna talk on that a little bit. Like some of the nighttime options are Treehouse, Ramona's, Dolphin Hotel, and in Playa Chiquita you got Caribbean Diamond and Voramar. Those are just to name a few. The scene, the vibe, the ladies, you know, all that may vary. I just recommend checking them all out. You know, they all have a little bit to offer, you know, so something for everybody, you know, and you know, I always say mix it up a little bit. You know, don't go to the same, don't depend on the same vibe, the same scene like all the time, you know. You know, me coming on YouTube is coming out of my comfort zone a little bit. You know, just to let y'all know, you know, it's not always easy for me, you know, so I encourage others, sometimes to grow, we must come out of our comfort zone. So yeah, just to give y'all little glimpses, you know, day 2 sábado en la playa. Stay well, stay blessed. I came at 38. My divorce was free and clear at 37. And after a dude in my gym kept talking about it in New Jersey every day, because he was one of them like divorced once. You know, he's like one of them serious, like he's sort of a combination between the Situation from the Jersey Shore and Charlie Sheen, right? He's like also real like Italian macho shit, you know, but he's a real degenerate also, but like, you know, real charming, real cool. But like he was like, you know, when I was chatting with Jim with him, and I told him I was, you know, going through divorce or whatever, and he was talking about this place. He's like, I'll never do that again. I was married to a Puerto Rican, and her dad insisted on paying for the whole wedding or whatever. But then, you know, being Italian, the family don't bring gifts, they bring envelopes to weddings, right? So he's like, we had all this money in the new joint checking account that my family, the Italians, gave, right, for the wedding. And one day the account is near empty, and come to find out, her dad, that was on some like real like Puerto Rican pride, you know, my princess is getting married, I'm paying for the wedding, right? So he's like he borrowed some loan shark or something, come to find out, and he was about to get his legs broken or some shit. So she took the money from their joint account from his family, right, to to pay off the loan sharks or these shady characters. But then fast forward, you know, he brings me down here and a time or two, and then next thing you know, all this time he's in a relationship with a new chick, and eventually they get married. And you know, a little while later they divorce anyways, and after they had a kid, and he's in Las Vegas. He moved from New Jersey to Las Vegas, you know, and I'm like, you know, so, but it's just interesting, man, and you know, kind of the way things happen, you know, everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm just capturing a little scenery.
Go for it.
Freestyling, conversation at the beach. You got families down here enjoying Semana Santa. So I got a new cliche. Just because you don't see a buffet does not mean that you're not going to be able to eat. A resourceful man can always find a plate. Doesn't need a buffet to find it. Apply that how you choose to. Or if you're a little bit slow, just because a plate of mangoes is not in front of you doesn't mean that a mango tree is far away. I kind of like that. I gotta pat myself on the back actually for that one. But see, the dude I was talking about earlier though, right? So pressed about his plans of coming or not solely based on envy. That's a situation where instead of the Spanish language being an asset, it becomes a liability because he's someone that, like, I mean, he don't have a lot of time to play, but it's kind of like, if you got any self-confidence whatsoever and the Spanish language, why should you be so dependent upon point and click? Here's a contractor. Oh, let me see what that mango's doing. Oh, I need a bird. It's like you can be resourceful. You got the language, you know? If you got any kind of confidence. That's all I'm saying. Salud. Salud. I'm gonna have to take a dive in the water in a little bit.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Interesting thing I noticed the past couple days, the long braids are coming back. The long braids just became real popular with the girls again.
Now that you're saying it, I kind of noticed that too.
Yeah. Puerto Plata #1. Y'all might know who she is now. I might have just gave it away. She rolled up like that last night. And then, you know, also, you know, bartender, you know, got hers done like that. And I noticed like just a couple of randoms. So I don't know, to me I call that's like what I call like the barrio princess look. Like some of them, they don't need a lot of makeup. They don't need like, I mean, yeah, they're using extensions for the braids too, but they don't need a lot of fluff and puff, you know, and extras. If you got the right skin, the right smile, the right look, you know, they really, even though, like I say, they're using extensions, to me, with the nice long braids, silky braids down their back, you know, it just looks like a barrio princess.
No maintenance.
Low maintenance, see?
No maintenance.
See, I don't need a glam girl. Just give me like a natural beauty, you know?
I agree 100%.
You know? And I can almost recognize, even though I don't see that well, one look now I define is like a Santo Domingo gangster chick, right? Is their tattoos. Because they got like the whole arm, they got the sleeves, the back, the legs, they got it all done. A lot I call them like them Santo Domingo gangster, you know, chicks. And some of them are. One of my videos before, I spoke on an incident I had with one of them. See, I put it out there for you. You know, I don't sugarcoat it. So, hit that subscribe. Rico.toro. En la playa, Semana Santa. Que la gente. Mostly alcohol free, and we still having a great time. You know where we're at, so I can't say completely. I don't want to lie to the people. You know, if you don't see it, it never happened, though. Yeah. See, I don't see a lot on the track going on. There's really not a lot on the track over here going on. You know, really not a lot at all. The minute I probably capture somebody on the track, they're gonna come right over like they know me, cause they might. See, it's hit or miss. Malibu's is closed. Valero is open. They got good food here. They got good food at Malero's. You know, Malibu's don't sell food, but they can get food if you need it. And you know, all the places here, you know, when you can drink, keep the drinks cold and all that gravy. Yeah. About to get in the water.
Go for it.
So you guys have a plan when you're going back? No plan. Nah, he just stopped through, I guess. He just stopped through. When he started his channel, I'm gonna kick his ass because he passed me up, kind of. But when he started his channel, I thought this guy's kind of like me, low key, with some just good information and stuff. You know, he's big in like the real estate and things like that, and just currency, how it works. But I'm gonna talk about the loan shark business next time I talk about money on film, because the loan shark business is serious here. But that's the moment. Yep. That to me, the loan shark game is what sets pricing a lot. A lot of things. It don't matter. It don't, like whether you got a TV, a cell phone, or whatever. What's similar to what we know as pawn shops and payday loans in the States, but you know, so it means there's a lot of interest coming with that bill when you try to get your shit back.
Right. I forgot about pawn shops.
Yeah. The préstamos.
I lived in a bad
¿Tú sabes
neighborhood.
esa palabra, préstamo? Préstamo. Well, I know it's just standard loan, but really they call the person el préstamo. It's like the loan, like he's the guy, he's the shark.
The God.
Yeah, el préstamo.
Well, I lived in a bad neighborhood in Miami way back when.
I didn't know you were old school Miami.
Yeah, I lived in Miami 7 years.
Miami, then back to Jersey,
I lived
then
in
to Germany.
I lived in Liberty City, which was the worst neighborhood in Miami.
Oh, you pretty much Haitian now.
Nah, it wasn't Haitian.
You wasn't Haitian then?
But, nah, it was the worst neighborhood.
Because you got little Haiti, you got little
Liberty City was
Havana.
So anyway, here's where I'm trying to go with this. So I took a trip out of town, and I had my TV and my VCR. I gave it to my neighbor, you know, just in case. Yeah, and he was the minister from the church. When I came back, the minister then had my stuff in the pawn shop.
The minister did.
The money was out.
He was determined one way or the other. He was determined without going to court.
I got it
To
back.
collect
I
off
got
you.
it back like a week later or so. But just the balls on this guy.
Yeah. Well, that's half the thing though. It's fear. It's fear. Make people feel like they have no other options. And then, you know, whether you giving them a loan on their stuff or whatever, you're making them feel like they have no other options. Man. I ain't mad at little family thickness. Yeah, that's a new term I just said, family thickness. Got some of the entertainers come out. All right. And Toto Nihiro. Zanzibar, DC, red alert. I don't want to film the hard-working police. They might come over here and work hard. I don't want that. Mr. Officer. Who says you can't have sexy and family time together? I'm just saying. La Vega. Quiero polochere La Vega. Mucha gente de La Vega aquí. Y Zanzibar. DC. La Vega, La Vega. La Vega, La Vega, ¿qué es lo que?